Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. So today I am pulling out some of my pieces from my kit, the Fall Gratitude kit, and I want to play around with that and make some 3x3 inch note cards. I've got a few friends in the community and neighbors that I want to give little cozy little gifts to, and I'd like to have some note cards accompany them. Now I chose 3x3, the size 3x3, because for time efficiency purposes, and it takes up less paper, but you can still just say a short message on that little 3x3. So what I have here is that I'm using my standard white cardstock that I get from Walmart by Pen and Gear, and I am going to, let me see, from each sheet you can get, let's see, 6, 3, 6. Okay, let me think about that. So 3, 6, you need 12 inches for 2 going this way, and you get, I think I can get 3 out of a sheet, I think. So let's see. So 3x3 would be, that's 6 inches. Let's see where we're at at 6 inches. 6 inches is there. So you think I would have figured this out? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this way. Let me just keep it moving, and I'll figure it out as I move along. At least on the second sheet, I'll have figured out whether or not this is the best route. And it's, by the way, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just trying to get a jump on this before the fellas wake up and with all their morning noise. But I actually have been up since 1 o'clock because I can. All right, so that's 3x3, so I need 6 inches that way. 3 and 6. All right, I'm sure this didn't have to be this difficult, but whatever. Okay. So there's 6 inches there. I think I can get another one out of that one. Yeah. So cut that at 3. I hope everyone is having a good day, whether you're up at 4 o'clock, whether you've had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning with no caffeine. If you're tackling your day with no caffeine, like your good friend here. All right, I think that was the best way to go about that, because if I go, I think that's pretty much the, no, yeah, it's pretty much the similar way. So it's 3x3. And 6. So everything after the 6 inches is too much. Yeah, there we go. And of course, we keep all of our little cardstock like this because a lot of times you'll be cutting out something like this, and you'll need to back it, and you need something to support it to make it more, where am I going with this? Sturdy for whatever project you're working on, so you don't get rid of that. roll the sleeves up because they have a tendency to get in the way here. For whatever reason, this does not act. You have to be careful with these cutters because they don't always line up the way that they're supposed to. It's best to line your paper up on these little indentations, because just pushing it all the way up to the top, you may not get the straight cut that you're thinking that you're going to get. Trust me. And then when you go to go fold, you have to end up cutting a piece off because it doesn't line up correctly. So that's that. Let me move these scraps out of the way. So we have 1, 2, 3. We've got 6. We can make that work. 6 note cards. Oh yeah, we can do something with that. Let me score them. I could just cut them in half for the love of Pete. My goodness, but I ain't. Where is? So, what's going on in your neck of the woods over here? I just listed a lakefront property. I was so excited about that. So very excited. This is my new boning folder that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's supposed to be for like your vinyl something or the other, you know, for like if you're making things on Cricut with vinyl. All right. But yeah, so I listed my first lakefront property, and just excited to see how that goes. In addition to that, picked up another buyer client, so that's great. Just got an order for 25 keepsake bracelets for the holiday season. So got to get started on sourcing some custom charms. There's a specific charm that they're looking to put on them as opposed to the birthstone and letter, because it's going to be in a larger quantity. Not that I can't, but we've got a month, and that if I was going to do letters and birthstones, I would have had to have that order a while ago, because I wire wrap those birthstones, and I mean, it's not too intricate of a process, but frankly, sometimes I can end up cracking a gem when I do that, and it is a little bit more time consuming than just putting a bead on a wire, if you guys are familiar with jewelry making, which many of you I'm sure are, especially because we do dangles for our journals. All right, so but what I want to do, I'm using up the thinner papers that I have. So, like, okay, this is a misprint, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to use that to my advantage. Where's my ruler? I have a child who every time he sees these acrylic rulers, man, let me tell you, he just can't keep his hands off of them. I ended up having to replace one. That's how I ended up with this, but the one that I was using before was actually a quilting ruler, and he just could not keep his little hands off that, and he wasn't satisfied till he broke it. So when I went to replace it, and it was quite a bit thicker than this, but when I went to replace it, all that I could find was the Tim Holtz ones. So this is what I ended up with. He was so remorseful. So today we celebrated my daughter's 12th birthday, Billie Olivia, who the channel is named after. Okay. And it's her 12th birthday in heaven. So, and my son is so sweet. I was actually sitting at the edge of my bed with my back towards my bed, back towards the door. And he knew it's our daughter's birthday because he knows the date. But he also, she was born before him. She also passed before him. And he also knows that every year we celebrate with something like a cake or a candles, balloon release or something like that. Well, we do the balloon release on her anniversary. But anyway, so I guess he must have thought that I was having a moment. So he comes in, because I'm sitting at the edge of my bed with my back to the door, but I'm actually texting the photographer for our family shoots, which happens to be my friend. Anyway, so I guess it looked to him like I was just sitting on the edge of the bed, maybe in a moment, having a moment. So he comes in, he was like, "Hey, Mom." And he comes in, he puts his arms around me, and then he says, "I love you." And then he gives me a big hug. And I just was like, oh, they just grow up too fast. But it was good to know that he was insightful enough to to see that there could possibly be an opportunity for him to share love and to show compassion for someone else. Because frankly, he stays busy. So, that ain't always, he's not always focused on what's going on around him. I don't think at 10 years old, I don't think I was that much either, but, it was good to know that. To continue where I left off from earlier today. All right, so, and I just got to remember where I was earlier in the day. All right, so hold on a second. Let me pull some of these other. Okay, these can go in the garbage, and I'll hold those. Okay, so let me just lay these out so I can get an idea of the feel of where I'm going. Because, once you start moving, well, actually, once you go to sleep, you need a refresher of where you was at earlier in the project. All right, so all of these are not going to have the same base colors, but so I think I was looking to see if I could use this way. And I might be able to do it. But maybe I'll do it up here instead. Yeah, because it's a little narrower. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so that'll go there. Not going to use that there. All right, so I have some, during the print process, some of them got a little janky. So I can still use this though. All right, so we have that. We have this, but I really want to use, I think I'm going to use one of these tags. Or maybe both of those tags. Well, let me pull both of those out. And then see if I could bring that in there as well. Just getting the backgrounds together. I'm just using scrap paper. That's on my desk. Using up those scraps, as Miss Sonia Stover would say. Alright, that's not going to work. This kit that I'm using is available in my Etsy shop. I hope that you will slide into there. It is on sale until Thanksgiving Day. And you're welcome to go ahead and purchase the kit for yourself so that you too can make some fall themed cards. You can also use it in your journal, scrapbooking, all of those different type of paper crafting projects that we get into. That is what I had in mind when I created it. Now I'm going to move on to this one because I saw something over off to the side. Where did I see it? It's going to go with that. And this is going to go with this. So I know what I want to do for this. Let me see if I can find a stamp for it. Let me see if I can. Moments. Lovely day. Remember. Date. So much fun. Details. Thanks. I want to do thanks. Yeah. I'm going to do moments. Pigment ink real quick. And try and get that lined up best I can. All right, there we go. I have to stamp that extra ink off because it can get pretty messy in that drawer. You know what I mean? All right. Let me close that up because y'all know how the pink pigment ink is. Permanent. All right. So, all right. I'm just going to lightly go around this. And I think I need to make a bigger square in the background with a contrasting color. Oh, let me add a little bit more. Let's see what I have over here. I might. No, because that is too blue. I might be able to get away with this one. Nope, it's not dark enough. Oh, here we go. That's it. That is it. All right. Right on time. Okay, so I got some scraps here that I am going to use to do a collage with. I'm not doing it on this video. I'm just letting you know that I used my ruler to cut up the pieces that was left over so that I could use it to make. This is cardstock that I printed on, a test sheet that I printed on cardstock by mistake. So I'm just using that. I'll probably just use them as journal cards. And then these are the scraps that I just tore in strips and inked around the edges for me to use at a later point. Okay, I think that'll make a nice card. I'm going to save this one. Probably save that one to give to my dad. So right now it's one of the journal cards that I've backed on orange cardstock, but I'm going to take the orange cardstock and I'll make a larger base for this. So anyways, now let's move on to the ones that we have out of the 6 that we started with. Okay, so here's what we came up. This is what we have, right? So we've got 2 of the tickets, 2 of the harvesty type, and then 2 with the butterflies. Now, the last thing that I want to do, and these will eventually bend into place. I'll probably put set a book on top of them. The last thing that I want to do is embellish them with some type of metal, something shiny, pearls, or flat back stuff, because I am limited on that, and I really don't want to do bling because it's really not that type of a thing. I think what I would like to do instead is use this mixed media powder that I picked up on clearance from Hobby Lobby a while back, and just add a little bit more interest to it that way. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, one thing I've learned about this is that this does not work well with what do you call it? Like the embossing stamp, the stamping. Or let me show you what I'm talking about. It does not work because it's not thick enough. It doesn't hold it well enough. The embossing ink pad, it doesn't. So you're better off. This is just my thoughts, okay? You're better off using a glue. And I don't know why I wasn't using this glue bottle before. It's a really thinned out Eileen's tacky glue that I put in here. But nevertheless, anyways, moving right along. So you're better off using a thin glue or adhesive of some sort, putting the mixture down, and then letting it dry before you emboss or before you take it to the heat tool. So that's essentially what I'm going to do here. Now I'm going to use brown on this one. Probably use brown on this one. I'll use the teal on this. This is the effect that I got with it. It's like let me see if you guys can see it. See that? It's probably picking up the background too. There we go. See that? It's that's after I put the embossing, and I used glue. But on this one I did not wait for the glue to dry, so this time I'm going to wait for the glue to dry at least 30 minutes, and I'll come back and show you and use the heat tool, and then I'll come back and show you what effects we get. It was out of focus, y'all. I'm so sorry. All right, so let me get a little bit of this out of the way. It spread a little too much. All right, now let me go ahead and drop the mixed media powder on here, and then be a little messy, but it's kind of part of the charm, isn't it? The messier the better for us. All right, so let me just allow that to come off of here. Because wherever we let that dry is where it's going to stay. It's where it's going to get embossed at. I don't want it to look too crazy. It doesn't need to look like it came from a Hallmark store, but my goodness, we don't need it dripping. Unless, of course, we want it dripping. And that's really not the look I'm going for here. All right, that's one. I'll have to use a paintbrush for that. And for that one. All right, let me get the excess off. Save. Okay. Okay, I got a little quiet there, guys. Sorry. Okay, I think I got that one. And then I'll do the others in the turquoise. Oh, I'm going to clean that up. Waste not, want not, right? Right. This stuff, I don't even know. I'm not sure how much it costs. $7. Yeah, it's not free. Although that's not a lot of money for what's in here and how often I use it. All right, so let me not try to do a complete overhaul cleaning session while on camera. All right, moving on to the teal stone color. All right, so here, I think here I want to go maybe I'll go doing I'm just going to go under here like so. Here we go. And here we shall go we are going to, this is, maybe we'll go up here and down here. Nope, gotta keep it balanced because it's already unbalanced a little, not much. And then here, I think I just want to put some right, nope, because it's blue and you won't be able to see it. Get that off there real quick. Oof. Good thing I caught that. I won't have to do, I'm not going to put a whole lot on this one. Let me think. I think I will go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Maybe just go right here. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Not a biggie, right? Great. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, Let's get that excess off. Oh, no, that's going to be cute, I think. I think it's going to be cute. All of this for note cards, right? Can you imagine if I was making a whole set of the larger ones? Oh, my word. Yeah, I'd be here all month. I mean, well, maybe the video would. I'm not sure if anybody would want to sit here for that amount of time. Let me get this over here. All right. I think that's cute. I think I did a good job with that one. Not that I didn't do a good job with them all, in my opinion, but especially that one. Nothing quite like handmade, huh? All right, so we got those. I'm going to let those sit and dry for about 30 minutes. I'm going to go and clean my kitchen so that somebody can start dinner. May not be me. Or at least it'll be a clean kitchen. All right, my friends. So we finally completed the 6 cards. It just seemed like it took forever. Nevertheless, so here we have with the mixed media powders on there. We've got a little bit of vintage plaid fabric, the harvest ticket, some stenciled sprayed alcohol spray paper, along with some background. I don't even know where that paper came from, but I liked the rust color, so I went with that. And there's a little envelope that I've made with it. This one has a little bit of lace, the word fall, a butterfly, a little bit of that mixed media. Let me show you guys that. I think that came out really, really cute. I like that, just the added little bit of interest to it, you know. And again, the stencil, and I use this throughout most of them. And obviously the envelopes are made out of the lace pattern pages from the kit. And I use the coins. So from the kit is this. This was one of the tags, one of the coins, the butterfly, and the word thankful, word tile. And then there's a little bit more of that mixed media powders. And that's from the kit. This coin is from the kit. So is the word tile. And this is the other part from the tag. I just didn't distress the edges. I liked it the way it was. And then, of course, that background paper, which, again, I think it was a paper pad that I purchased from Walmart. Yeah. And then that blue is the blue lace. And then these 2 cards don't have envelopes made to them just yet, but soon come. That's one of the tabs. The word is a little wonky, but whatever. One of the tabs from the kit. I just used some of this. Oh, I don't remember where I got it from. I believe it was gifted to me. It may be vintage, but this little, I don't know if you can see it here. There's like a little bit of rust down there from some sprays I was testing out. It wasn't the alcohol sprays, but a little bit of reds and golds in there. And then we've got the teal colored mixed media embossing powders, whatever. And then the word harvest. And then here, pumpkin patch is the bone colored one. We've got some, what is this? Oh, cheesecloth. And one of the tickets. There's only 2 tickets. And then some background. The background paper is from the kit, journal card, and tag. Just using some of the elements and, well, I think it came out lovely. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite card. Let me pull the envelopes out of here. I'll put them back together shortly. Would it be card number, I'll tell you which one is mine. Josh is having a ball back there. All right, so would it be card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Me personally, for whatever reason, I like Grateful. And then second runner-up would be this one. But again, in the comments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one is your favorite of these fall note cards? I hope that you enjoyed watching, and if you got a chance to play along with me, craft along with me, I hope you got something, accomplished. And thanks so much for watching. And until we're back here together on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, and stay creative and crafting. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.